The City of Vernon's Sustainability Grant Program has been around for several years now, and it provides funding for nonprofit organizations and residents of Vernon, so you don't necessarily have to be a registered nonprofit. The program provides up to $2,000 to coordinate a wide range of sustainability initiatives across kind of all aspects of our priorities here at the city. My name is Kevin McCarty and I work at the City of Vernon. My title is Climate Action Specialist. When we created the Climate Action Plan, we learned that 99% of all of our emissions in Vernon are generated by the community at large, meaning we all are contributing to the changes in the climate through the greenhouse gases we generate. The operations from the City of Vernon are only 1% of our overall greenhouse gas emissions. So if the city was to just focus on our kind of impact through our operations, we wouldn't be very impactful in changing the amount of emissions in the Vernon area. So it's really critical that the community is involved, and a big part of my role in the action plan is to empower the greater, population of Vernon to get engaged. So the community garden project with Nexus BC was selected by council and the mayor as a project we wanted to support for a wide variety of reasons. Actually, it touches on a few different goals or objectives that we're focusing on. One being food security and local food production. The more food we can grow here locally provides benefits for the local economy and also for emissions reductions, because we're not transporting as much food into Vernon for people to consume. The Nexus BC project and the community gardens connect in with more or less all of our environmental initiatives and the climate action plan goals and objectives. I think the effect from the community gardens on the greater community is just access to quality infrastructure for growing food. So they were enhancing the raised beds, for example, to make it easier to deal with weeds from encroaching into the beds. This specific project is actually creating a space and building infrastructure that people don't have to do at home in their own yard. It's kind of a collaborative approach to creating the infrastructure. And that kind of brings an ease into gardening for the people who are using the community gardens. Priority for me with the future development, with the implementation of the Climate Action Plan, I think an important piece that I'm looking forward to and I think is critical is just getting more people involved, building a network of people and connections in the community, really empowering people to take action and remove barriers so that it becomes easier and easier for the community to take action towards mitigating greenhouse gases and becoming more resilient to climate change. The application process for the Sustainability Grant Program, it's available 2 times per year, usually in the spring or it's in the fall. Sometimes we don't always have 2 intakes, but primarily it's a 2-time intake per year. We have an online application form with a series of questions just to answer kind of the specifics about the project that you're applying for funding for. People create a profile or an account on the online registration system, and then they just respond to a series of questions and click submit, and then that is reviewed by staff initially, and then it's taken to City Council and Mayor for final approval. So it's up to the City Council, the elected officials, to make the decision on who gets the funding.